Good morning. So, last night rather, I put out a tweet, said the top 3 questions that got likes, I'd answer them, but I don't know if the tweet was out long enough before I have the opportunity to do some filming here on the way to work. In any case, I'm going to answer the questions that were on there. The first one inquired, I guess he wanted to know something about indigenous history. So my family, we've done storytelling at the National Geographic Museum in Washington, D.C. We have a fry bread booth we do every year at our powwow. We have traditional pumpkin, sumac bites, type of fry bread. We do different types of fry bread. It's delicious. If you don't know what fry bread is, you're missing out. Let's see. We go to schools in the area. And teach them about the fact that we're not anachronistic people. We live in the present. You get questions like, where do you use the bathroom, and do you still live in teepees? My people never lived in teepees. We lived in longhouses. We were farmers. We fought in the Revolutionary War. I don't want to give out too much about my tribal history at the moment until I'm ready to release who I am, my name, and all that. I kind of want to wait for a little while and see what kind of response I get. In any case, that's the indigenous piece I'm going to talk about at the moment. Vonda asked me about if I've always been into politics, and I'm going to say no. I can't speak for all indigenous people. A lot of us live lives that are different from one another, and I'm not from a reservation. I'm an urban Indian, if you want to put it in the quotes. But I grew up around my people. I've interacted. I've been doing powwows for my entire life. I've traveled. In any case, a lot of us don't really participate in the process because we don't believe in it. We're still waiting for the government to honor its treaties. In any case, sorry if I say that a lot. We don't do a lot with the process. So I did vote. I do practice my right to vote. It's just I never practiced my right to speak up until I felt like democracy was in danger. Don't get me wrong. I talk about being indigenous and I talk about not trusting in the process, but that doesn't mean I don't love this country. I'd rather live here than any other country in the world. The bones of my people are in this soil. Indigenous people have been overrepresented in every war that this country has fought. We are patriots. We might not like exactly what's going on. We might not like, whatever the current administration is doing, but it's our right as Americans to step out and say something. So when I noticed that Donald Trump was breaking the law in office, using the Department of Justice as a tool for his own gain, the whole Ukraine issue, that's when I really started speaking up about politics. I'd had enough of people taking advantage of us. I feel like we're moving towards a theocracy, and I strongly believe in a separation of church and state. I think religion is a fine thing. I think that the people that practice it get a lot of comfort from it. But I don't think that constitutionally it was meant to be put into our schools or our courts or, used against LGBTQ on the job site, etc., etc., etc. So Sorry if this seemed a little rambling. I wanted to answer as many questions as I could, but I only had a few. I'll do a shout out to my friends so you guys can put the bet on if this is me or not. Shout out to Lori, Ann, Cooley, Noel, Vonda, Patricia. Yep, morning.